What's up, Culture Drop? Galen here, coming at you with a life hack, communication hack, a little like a relationship hack. This is just making your life better and something to be aware of, and that is around emotional intelligence, and it's do not 0 to 100. More about what that means after this short interlude. Oh, what's up, FC Cincinnati? Hey friends. Look, do I feel bad about repping swag from clients that I love? No, I don't. Back to our regular schedule program. Okay, here's what I want to say about this. Very important about emotional intelligence in terms of like the 0 to 100 thing. I will explain what it means in a little bit of a story. This came from a conversation recently with a client talking about some behavior between employees and something that happened, and it triggered a memory of mine of something, and I was like, this is a great culture drop conversation because I think it's important for life in general. I was at a sports game. I have a busy brain. There's action happening. I was like tapping on the seat in front of me, just like, I'm nervous of watching a thing. The seat in front of me was empty. The seat next to the seat in front of me was not empty. And I was like tapping on the chair. I don't know. I have a busy brain. I don't know what I was doing, but I was tapping on the chair. And this person out of the blue turns around and is like, hey, can you stop doing that? God, that's annoying. It was like, what? They hadn't asked me 5 times, and I was like, no, I'm not interested in stopping. They literally just turned around and yelled at me. And I was like, you could have politely asked me to stop, and I would have stopped. Instead of like making this very negative, mean, like you yelled meanly with a scowly face and was like super rude to a stranger for no reason. That is exactly what I want to talk about. I think it's very important, if you care about relationships, your self-awareness, the impact that you have on other people, not to 0 to 100 out of nowhere. I think something that happens, it's a very natural human thing to do if you have not done a lot of therapy and worked on yourself and are not self-aware, is that somebody does something that bothers you. Instead of communicate that to them, you just let it bother you until you become resentful or upset. And then the first time that you bring it up to that person, you do it in a really angry way. So this has to do with emotional regulation and being in control of your emotional behavior. That something you do bothers me. Hey, Aval, I have the presence of mind and the communication skill and the self-awareness to mention that right away. Not in a totally angry way, not like I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, hey, this thing that you did or whatever, that bothers me. Can you please not do that again? Like in a calm, normal, neutral way. A lot of times we bring things up to something, and by the point that we've actually said something to them, we're already resentful, we're really upset because we don't have the capacity or the wherewithal or the communication skills to have a calm conversation ahead of time. Yes, everyone in the universe needs years of therapy to undo, this is maybe how your parents treated you or whatever, but in terms of your coworkers, a stranger, your friends, in a relationship, it is really important for you to be conscious and aware of not going from 0 to 100 with no time in between. Side point, you never need to yell at someone and be rude and be mean to them. Speak in a calm manner. You can feel any way that you want. It's justified. If I'm incredibly angry with you or I'm frustrated with you, that is a totally valid thing to do. But to be in control of your emotional behavior, to be angry is an emotion. To yell at somebody is a behavior. And I think it's just something for you to think about in terms of relationships, in terms of the impact that you have on other people and how they show up around you. Do not 0 to 100. Have the capacity and the mental prowess to just be in control of how you're treating other people. And just that's something easy to be aware of. Don't do that. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.